Hello everyone. Thank you so much for joining us today, and congratulations on man. I just have to geek out a little bit. Okay, I am an advocate of Philippine mobility. Okay, like this app is good news for me, and I definitely, and sometimes you meet travelers and they ask you, what do I do in Manila? What are the things that I should check out? And how do I get around, the heavy congestion and the things like that, right? So I think this app is quite the godsend for people like that. So first of all, can we give another big round of applause for IkotMNL? And we're just gonna ask this question. Any of you can answer. How did this app come about? Who had the first idea for this app?
Hi, everyone.
Hi.
So I'm Sapona and I lead the innovation of LRMC. So to answer your question, IkotMNL app is actually a product of different innovation programs within LRMC. So we have innovation as part of our core values. So we want to make sure that the ideas of our employees will actually flow to the passengers. So we do focus group discussion, and we also did develop a system. We call it the Idea Bank. So the Idea Bank is actually a database of ideas from our employees. So they can input their ideas through their mobile phones, their desktops, or their laptops. And also last year we had the Hackathon. So it's actually a 2-day event wherein, for external folks, wherein the focus is actually on the customer service improvement. So all of these initiatives actually paved the way to the birth of IkotMNL.
Wow, so a lot of this came from the FGDs within, from the employees. So it's really nice, right? It gives the employees that sense of contribution and, for the big scale stuff of LRMC. Very nice. How long did it take to build this app, and what were like the biggest challenges in developing it?
Yeah, so actually it was initially released was June, so more or less about 6 to 7 months of the making, and entailed some adjustments during the rollout and a series of testing, especially with operations, particularly with the train drivers, because they're the one who's having this information.
Okay, and speaking of that information, I guess a question in everyone's mind as well is, how accurate and up-to-date are the real-time LRT1 status updates on the app?
Yeah, it's actually a real-time based on the information provided by each train sets. So yeah, it's could be.
So if I'm not mistaken, sir, if you look at the app, you can see all the different LRT1 stations, and it'll show you light, moderate, the number of people that are there, correct? What are the categories again? Light, there's moderate, severe. Severe? Heavy. Severe. Okay, light, moderate, heavy. Okay. So yes, if you look at the app, you can see each and every station in real time, exactly how many people are over there. Okay, very nice. Now, I'm sure, especially now with all this media coverage, a lot more people are going to be downloading the app. Maybe it's going to be shared online and all this. Are your servers ready for the influx of all these new users?
Actually, yes, we are ready. Currently we have about 500,000 riders daily. So our initial target is 1%, to achieve a mass of 1%, and then we'll grow it from there. So we appreciate your feedback. It's a work in progress. So we would appreciate so that you can continue to improve it and introduce more features. So we see more people using it. So right now, yes, we're ready for our daily passengers.
There you go. Thank you very much. Okay, you said 500,000 passengers every single day. Okay, wow. And with that, I'm sure there's still a select few Filipinos who don't really use their smartphones as much. Maybe they prefer to use their desktop at home, write it on a piece of paper, and then follow that, right? So the question is IkotMNL available on desktop as well?
Okay, so right now we're really promoting the use of app. Actually, most of our audience, well, our passengers are mostly from Metro Manila, and the internet penetration is already high. And actually, our audience on our social media channels, 70% are accessing our channels via mobile. So we see that here, it won't be as a challenge, and also in our stations, we are working with both Globe and Smart to provide Wi-Fi hotspots, as well as in the process, we're also working on the in-train. So while on the train, meron din Wi-Fi inside. So that's in progress. But right now in our stations, Wi-Fi hotspots are available. So in case you don't have data or you have limited data usage, so you can access our Wi-Fi.
Wow, so that's in progress right now. Wi-Fi on the LRT1. Yes, free Wi-Fi. Very nice. Okay, and with that, a lot of people, you download an app for free and obviously, may in-app purchases for that. Are there any payment transactions involved in using the IkotMNL app?
No, it's actually free.
Absolutely free. So free information, everything. Okay, very nice. So, alam mo na, wala mga in-app purchases. It's all absolutely free. Okay? Now, are there any plans of working with the LRTA and the DOTR to expand IkotMNL to cover the LRT2 and MRT3, or even the PNR? Any plans for these?
We're pushing for integrated mobility. So right now we have C-train systems in Metro Manila. We're working on getting them integrated. So we're willing to partner with them so that this app will be able to maximize it and meet people who have already downloaded. So it's really about cooperation and working together. Since we already have the capability and the systems, so we're willing to get them working with us. So with the train information.
I would personally love that. Imagine if you get all the information of all the different train systems in one app. I hope that happens in the future. Okay, and will you also? There's another facet of this is the tourism part, right? I know that we've had something like fun runs in the past, right? To go around the different historical spots around Manila, specifically around Taft Avenue, they're accessible by the LRT1, right? So the question is, will you be constantly updating the tourist information listed in the app as well? Maybe, I don't know, promos of the different tourist sites and things of the like?
So we launched IkotMNL last year as our tourism campaign. Basically, it encourages everyone to rediscover Manila. So take the train, especially on weekends, take the train, visit the nearby tourist spots. So since then, we've been working with the Department of Tourism and the Tourist Administration, Manila Tourism Bureau, and we're also willing to work further with other tourism offices. So to get more information, accurate, because right now we have some initial tourism content or data, but we're open to working with bloggers, the travel experts. So if they have information, we can load it in the app so that it's really just working together and collaborating in terms of getting all the information there.
Nice. Okay, so I think that answers the question also about the different improvements and new features. Are there any other improvements and new features that we should be looking out for in the next couple of months?
So we are working on the QR codes
Oh,
for the train tickets.
okay.
That's one.
QR
Then
codes.
we're doing the Wi-Fi also in the stations and in the trains with Globe and Smart. And then we're listing the list of merchants in the line 1. So we're doing a directory of merchants appearing in the application. And we're doing gamification and lifestyle features.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And we're open to more partnerships. So in case anyone would be interested in advertising retail solutions, they can just approach LRMs.
Very nice. Okay, so you talk about these partnerships. Yes.
Just to add also, so for example, soon you will roll out, if you check, let's say in McLaren Station, you'll see how many ATMs are there, or is there particular fast food or a store. So we're working on that, so that it's kind of like a mall directory that you can see, okay, I'll be in this station, I can do some errands. For example, there is we have LBC, or I need to buy snacks for pasalubong, there is MBT in the station. So it's really a map out of merchants we have so that you can plan ahead. It's really at the bottom line of this is to help our commuters plan ahead and plan better.
Very nice. And you mentioned some merchants, etc. Who are the partners you're working with for this app?
So for now, we're working with Beep for the
Beep.
QR codes.
Okay.
We have Smart and Blue
Mhm.
for the Wi-Fi in-train solution. And we have more partnerships which cannot tell at this point. Unless they're willing to sign an NDA.
Okay, may mga NDA po dyan sa registration booth, so mag-sign na po tayo dyan. Okay, and with that, we're about to open the floor for questions to everybody else, but we have one more question we have for our panel here. How important is digitalization for LRMC or in LRMC's priorities? Digitalization. I think now. Oh, yes.
So digitalization actually promotes efficiency and it actually improves quality. And these are the two things that are very important to LRMC. So we make sure that we use technology to our advantage. That's why we develop some and we acquire some. So for our safety, we have this RIA, which is a safety app wherein all of our safety-related concerns can be reported and addressed immediately. And for our operations, we have atoms and goal system, so it actually assists us for our day-to-day operations. And our station personnel, they utilize the SOD app, so it promotes smoother transition from the shifting from one teller to another. So basically, these systems or these apps actually improve our services. So I guess I can say digitalization is very important to LRMC.
Very much important. Okay, thank you very much. And with that, we'd like to open up the floor to any questions. Yes, from our friends from the press. If you could please state your name and who you're addressing your question to. So once you turn it on, you wait like 2 seconds and then the microphone works.
Hello. Hi, good afternoon. LA from Manila. I just like to ask, is the app enabled for geotagging, meaning if a commuter is traveling and arriving at a station, will they be able to get an alert that on this site you will see Luneta Park or something? And have you ventured into connecting with Google Maps? Because there are a lot of contributors. I'm actually one of Google local guide contributors where you can see photos and videos of the tourist spots.
Yeah, actually we are also working with some other mobile app provider like Google Map to include those things that you have mentioned.
Lastly, sir, for safety, are you looking at linking with mobile transport apps like Angkas or Grab? Like, for example, Intramuros is very far away to walk. Will you be able to book a ride or something like that?
So just to add to Mr. Ran's reply, yes, it's enabled. Actually, that's what enables people to know your location, and then if you're already approaching the nearest station. So yes, the functionality is on and it's up. In terms of, that's a good suggestion about, let's say, if you're near the station, magpapop yung nearby location. So we can take that as a feedback na in terms of pushing information. That's something we can also incorporate. As of, for the integration with other apps, we are very open to integrate it. At the end of the day, it's all about collaborating. Whoever already has a system, what we can redirect, or we can, share resources. So yes, it's in the process. We're also actually talking to some transport apps, but we cannot just disclose it yet. But it's in the works. We really have big plans for the app in terms of usability and everything. Being a one-stop shop app.
Maybe you can also look at the AR, augmented reality. Ayala mo yung before about 3 years ago, launched an AR wherein if you point at Luneta, it tells you a narration of what's about Luneta. So it's not just reading, you hear it. You can actually see people moving for AR.
Wow, okay. We will take note of that, definitely. Mr. our head of our IT.
Yeah, actually it's part of the roadmap. In fact, it was initially proposed, but of course, we have to deliver the quickest possible features that we can. But it's part of the roadmap.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, thank you very much. Yes, please state your name and whom you're addressing your question to, please. Hi.
Hi, my name is Kathy of lifeiskuleco.com. My question is, I've been